Hello, everyone. Welcome. You're listening to The Kay Lowe Show right here on YouTube.com. I'm your host, Kim Lowe, and I am an astrologer, a metaphysical counselor, also a tarot card reader, a feng shui consultant, and I have been psychic since I've been a child. So if you'd like to check out my website, it's kimlalowe, Lowe.com. And by the way, for your astrology charts, I'm running a summertime special. It's a 30-minute special, so check it out. Hey, what's up, Astro? It is June 3rd, and we've got that new Gemini moon at 12 degrees and 33 minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all of the zodiac signs so that you can be prepared for what this new moon brings. And new moons always set new intentions, and it's the time to plant new seeds in your life so they can cultivate and put out your wish list. I suggest 10 wishes stated in the positive. You can always sleep on your wishes so that the universe really subconsciously interacts with you while you are sleeping, and it's always for the best and highest good for you. And with this particular new moon in Gemini is all about communication, and I think that getting some power behind your words is going to be a very good thing. But also look at the fine print and the details. You know what they say, the devil's in the details, right? We've got a hard aspect to Neptune that's making things a little bit foggy, a little bit cloudy. And maybe you're just kind of questioning your path at this time. All right, what's up, Astro? We're going to start with Aries. All right, Gemini New Moon for Aries. I've got to ask you a question. Are you giving in to a family request for perhaps adopting a pet or rescuing something down at the adoption center? This is a perfect time to add to your family if you're thinking about getting a pet, or maybe a goldfish or something that you can take care of and show the little one some responsibility. But there is someone who I have a feeling is going to be rescuing you, Aries. I know. And I got to tell you, you're going to be chit-chatting with everybody when you're filling up your gas tank to when you are filling up your shopping cart. You are going to want to be finding out, saying hello, really kind of catching the conversation vibe. And this is also about emails, about your phone blowing up. This is a really great hot time for you, Aries. Go ahead and wear the red confidently around this time. You know, you're going to be talking about real estate investments as well. You're also going to be thinking about, you know what, I've had some loose ends that I've wanted to tie up as far as, kind of lending to my financial freedom, because I'm thinking about all these wonderful things that I really would like to experience in my life, like travel or perhaps real estate investment, maybe in a vacation place, something you've been planning. But I feel like you've had to work through these tedious delays in order to get that financial bonus, in order for you to really dream confidently. I have a feeling that you are going to be seeing the bright side of things, and I feel as though there's a group or a corporation that's going to be lending a hand to help get those funds to you. This is the time to take trips on the Northern Hemisphere. It's vacation time, but I feel like you're going to be wanting to more or less check out what's around you, perhaps overnight or, a 2-night, 3-day vacation time. It's okay to explore all of the local talent. There's fun to be had. And you know what, Aries, this is the deal. It's not where you go during this particular month of June. It's who you're with. So enjoy the new Gemini moon. All right, Taurus, it is for you. I also have a feeling that all of a sudden you woke up with this wonderful gift of gab. And this Gemini new moon is really kind of getting to all of us. But I feel like you in particular are going to be picking up your attitude, and it is going to reach new heights of positivity. I think you're going to be waking up on the right side of the bed, so to speak, and you're going to be finding fun, and you're going to be, finding gratitude in every place you look. I also feel like with this new wonderful perspective that you have, it is really going to be drawing in a new social circle that's kind of light, easy. The chit chat is fun. It's not going to be backstabbing or, just kind of discussing how unsatisfied things are. I have a feeling that you're going to be looking at life like the glass is half full, not half empty. So I think this brings a real change in the type of people that you're going to be drawing to you, also in a financial degree, so that you can be adding a lot of ka-ching chunk of change to the bottom line, to your bank account. And so I'm really happy to tell you that the happier you are and the more you smile, the more people are going to want to either be a part of what you're doing or lend you support or perhaps buy whatever it is that you are selling. So I feel like your client list is going to I want to say maybe add a page or two, and your networking is going to be fabulous as well. You seem to be almost grateful that a huge burden has been lifted from you, and now you can enjoy some fun. I think you're going to be working around the home, decorating, perhaps landscaping, and it's going to all turn out better than you thought, okay? I think if you are going to go on a little trip or travel, it is just dream time with your beloved, because it is just going to be hard to erase that smile on your face. Gemini, this is your new moon. That's right, 12 degrees, 33 minutes. Where is it in your chart? If you'd like to have your birth chart or perhaps your forecasting done, go ahead and check out my specials at kimlalowe.com. So Gemini, you only get this new moon once a year, all right? This is your annual hot spot. This is the time where you get to, have the fairy godmothers standing in front of you and asking you, what do you wish? What are your wishes, in order to wave her wand? So what will you wish for? How about a new opportunity that allows you to really show the many facets and just how talented you really are? There's no one better that can do multitasking in record-breaking time than a Gemini. Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury, who's very fast, to the point, loves to collect all of the data and come back and relay it to everyone else. You're the one that, really is... you're the one that they'll say, well, the party didn't start until the Gemini appeared. It's time to celebrate your birthday. It is time to party. It is time to crack out the jokes and show that lighter side exactly where you want to be going. I really think you may be offered a position that's going to require a little bit more responsibility than you have right now, but I tell you what, it's going to have a larger payoff if you apply yourself, okay? So partners of personal and business, I feel they're going to really kind of come to your aid and really help you hand in hand get to the next level of success. So Geminis, this is a wonderful time for you to write out that wish list and really ask the universe to give you such a wonderful, positive, and supported conversation with every single person you have. Alrighty, Cancer. You know, Cancer, it's as if you weren't intuitive enough as it is. This new moon in Gemini, I'm going to tell you, every place you turn, it's going to validate exactly what you have known for the last 3 months. You're going to keep saying, I knew that. You know, didn't I tell you that? Didn't I show you that? And people are going to be just, you know, their jaws are going to just be dropping to the floor because you have been right on. No one has noticed it until this particular new moon. But someone from your inner circle, I may add this, they may be feeling under the weather or perhaps coming down with something, maybe a virus. They could be doctoring, but just don't worry. You know what? You, inside of you, there's this little healer. You may not want to expose that wonderful healer, but I'm going to tell you that it is wonderful for you to really put intention and use your healing aura and energy on those particular people in your inner circle. I mean, it's time to clear the home as well. You can use salt, you can use sage, but I feel like, you know what? There's a little bit of a heaviness, a little bit of a subconscious vibe in the home, and it's a good thing to just go ahead and clear that energy out. Make sure you leave a window or a door open so that chi can break up and, you know, go somewhere. Turn on all the fans. You can also ring some bells, play some music loud, clap your hands, and really kind of break up that chi, send it on its way so that you can really bring in some beautiful Cancer summer energy that's really going to be preparing you for a very busy summer, because we've got the eclipses coming up. And the first one, of course, is going to be dealing with Cancer and also your shadow sign of Capricorn. Do you want to know more how the eclipses are really going to be affecting you? I'm telling you, book time with me. I would love to show you at kimlowe.com. Okay, Leo, I say yes to those new friends who are about to walk into your life and include you in on all of the summer events. You know what? Let them be dazzled by you. You know, that sunny energy that people haven't gotten in a while. And you are going to be getting some fabulous ideas your way. Don't be afraid to discuss them either. You are at your most creatively best right now. So just kind of relax and let the universe really flow through you. You're going to be having some new impulses, some new things that perhaps, you know what, you've been looking at your room maybe for 100 years. Now all of a sudden you're like, bam, I know exactly what to do with that paint, with with the new towels in the bathroom. I need a new comforter. All these things, you're going to be very, very creative. It could come out in decoration. It could come out in painting or music or dance or some other creative way. But I say, hey, let it go, let it flow, and don't look for judgment from others. Just really look for really nice camaraderie at this particular time. The lucky spot right now will focus on anything to do with your children. Wherever children are involved, you are going to be the bright and shining star. I feel like you're going to know exactly how to handle them with those kid gloves and that wonderful sunny disposition. So if you're waiting for another avenue that perhaps has to do with work, maybe a new path that you can't figure out, maybe you want to get to the next level, or you want a transfer to come through, I say, guess what? It's on its way. Absolutely, it is on its way. And I feel like there's going to be some type of a phone call that's coming in out of the blue, and you are just going to say, wow, this offer, is it really too good to be true? And I'm going to tell you, the devil's in the details. Make sure you really read the fine print. The opportunity itself is solid, but I want you to make sure that you know exactly what is required of you. Virgo, hey Virgo, are you ready to be recognized? You know, I get it. Sometimes you feel as though you excel. You excel greatly by supporting others from behind the scenes. But in this case, in this new Gemini moon, you have been given a golden tongue. Seriously, you've been given this wonderful way of spinning all the details in a very convincing manner. So if you're called upon, step up to the plate and take a deep breath and let that fear and anxiety just kind of go by the wayside. You're going to be so convincing. In fact, you may even be drawing in a new love interest to experience. I know this is surprising, but this Gemini new moon is out to really highlight your twin star, your twin flame, your soul person that's going to be drawing to you. And the opportunity may come for you to travel, like travel at the drop of a hat. So make sure that you have exactly your necessities and what you're going to need, because I feel like this is something that is unplanned, but it sounds like so much fun and you're just going to get carried away with what's going on. But when you return, I want to say that the money path is going to be opening up for you. That's really going to validate and prove your worth. I know you've been worried about the money, and I get that, but sometimes you just need to drop it like it's hot and take on some new fun energy. And when you get back, boy, that barrier, that clog in the pipe is gone, and everything is flowing right to you. Libra. You know, decisions. Oh, decisions. You know, they're not your favorite things in life, but you really have to befriend decision-making process now. The universe is really giving you something and trying to have you decide between allocating your money either to something you need to learn, a new course of study, or perhaps something that you want to turn into a study. Perhaps that's redecorating or adding new desks for the children or possibly for yourself. It's either that or it's a expensive foreign destination, the new moon in Gemini. It's bringing you something that you need to see that, guess what? Gemini is the sign of the twins. Everything comes in twos. You'll see that when you're shopping. You'll be drawn to something that comes in a pair, like a pair of shoes or a pair of earrings, even a salt and pepper shaker, flip-flops. I know this is something, even if you buy a bathing suit, you'll buy two. It's just funny like that. But also it's bringing you two things at once as far as, hey, if you want to travel, go ahead, because you can always study or take that course online. You see what I mean? It will all work out brilliantly, and it'll bring back the balance you so desperately need. Scorpio. Yes, Scorpio, you have found that the spoken word has deep, immense power. And this new moon in Gemini, it is going to bring you the pleasure of meeting a new business partner that's going to uplift your spirit, and this partner is going to speak to your soul. Now, you're going to love the work ahead of you. It's going to be presented to you. I know you're even, you're going to say, wow, I get paid for doing this. You are just going to open up like a little lotus right now. I mean, just entertain the thought right now of what's coming at you if you are being asked to write something down, or perhaps write a dissertation, or, or write up some type of an advertisement or a promotion. I just feel like the thought of writing things down for you, it's going to be a totally new way where you can not only shine how personal that you can really get when you use these powerful words, but it's going to be informative and creative in a way that brings you friendships from all over the globe. I feel like you're going to be attracting many, and I don't mean like, deep personal, you're going to give counseling to, but I'm talking about friends that, yeah, they're going to love to chit chat with you, perhaps over the internet or social media. But I just feel like it's going to bring your friendship level up considerably. So don't be afraid to write things down. You may have never thought of yourself as an author, but it's definitely going to be fun for you. Okay, Sagittarius, know for your independence and wisdom this Gemini new moon. It's going to open you up to new lessons in patient partnering. That's right. You're going to find your patience once again. And instead of just saying, hey, you know what? If this isn't working, I've got one foot out the door. You are really going to have a different, deeper well inside of yourself in business or in love partnerships. And I feel like the ties that bind you are going to become a little bit looser, a little bit tighter, lighter, and a little bit more fun to have around you, okay? And all of this will really make your world a safer place in order to exchange deep intimacy. So it's going to be light, it's going to be loose, it's going to be fun, but guess what? You are learning how to relate to someone on a deeper level, even though it's happening subconsciously. It's not really happening in the everyday conscious way. If I could just tell you that you're weaving an undergarment, so to speak, and you don't even know it, but the universe is helping you to do all of this. And guess what? Are you talking about maybe wanting to perhaps do a startup, or maybe you might be talking to your beloved about, you could be ready to hatch a new idea or a new venture. Maybe it's a new home business on the side, something like that. I feel like this is the time to do it. This is the time to talk it out and to implement any little ideas that may flash across you, because all of this is going to be ready to get the green light to go in August. So there's a lot to hash out. This is the time to do it. Okay, Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn, it is time to network. This time you must listen to what they are saying, though. Sometimes you make that initial meet and greet, and then it's sort of on your end, predictability is happening in your ears. I know what they're going to say. I know what the next thing's going to be. But this is the time to really closely listen, because they're trying to express their needs, their wants, and also the requests are coming your way. So there's no time to really backtrack or skip over the details. I want you to be in the present and really give your presence, as a gift to the person who really is in front of you. I feel like you are definitely being validated at work, and I think that you are going to find out that, you know what, you are first in line to be promoted. So that project that's been in question that you've been working on, I feel like either you've been looking for a sponsor, or perhaps the loan or the funding hasn't gone through, or something is really trying to all come together. And I feel like there is someone in this group or in this project that is going to take a little spin or a little turn on you next month, and then you'll be able to put it together. And man, what a home run that's going to be. Good luck on that. If you're going to sign any papers, Capricorn, make sure that you go ahead and get it all together by June 20th to get the best results. Aquarius, happy times to be an Aquarian right now. You are just getting accolades just because you're being your authentic self. You're not trying to You're not trying to focus on, I feel awkward, I don't fit in, this isn't my thing. You being your authentic self, you're so unique, and this is the time that you are going to shine because you are unique. You may want to just start the party with all the Geminis, and nose to the grindstone is going to go out the window. You're going to want to work less and maybe party more, but just be aware of the chance to really blend both together. If you are going to be at a party, why not network a little bit? Why not see if your services match up with someone else's needs, right? I also think the use of the color yellow for you is going to attract the opposite sex, kind of like bees to honey. And I think also your children may be requiring some one-on-one time with you along with everybody else. But it's a great time to offer wisdom and advice, but only if it's done in a kind of not in an offensive way, and really try to come across very non-judgmental. That manner should be open, and it should be all about the journey and the experience and not the end result. Shopping may prove to be a real social affair right now, Aquarians. I just want to say, beware of throwing caution to the wind and any type of risky investments at this particular time. Things are going to shift and change next month, and I really don't think that at this particular time any type of a risky adventure or investment is going to give you your best results. Pisces, this Gemini new moon, I'm telling you, it's opened up a new perspective for you. You know, you're trying to get to the future, but the past just seems to be coming back up for you. And it has helped so much. When you get to review the past, you really have a feeling of how it's helped you, some of the things that have happened in the past, or how it's kind of blocked or denied your soul growth. So everything is going to be flashing in front of you, but it's a perfect time to designate a meditation, healing, or a counseling space in your office or in your home. I just feel like you need your own private time, your own cornered, and you want to utilize this space, clear it out, put some beautiful intention and your favorite things in there so you can reflect on your particular family, your inner circle, the ties that really bind. If you want to incorporate a little bit, of humor, a little bit of lightness with your family, I think it's a wonderful time in order for you to do that. And I also think that the crystal, the yellow quartz of citrine, it is going to hold such a wonderful frequency for you, Pisces, that you are going to be able to draw that power out and really use that power to bring abundance to your entire clan. And I think that citrine is also going to be able to clear away any kind of fear, any kind of anxiety that has been, let's just say, in the track of the DNA of your heritage. And you are going to be clearing away, breaking up, expanding the possibility and also the opportunity to give a legacy to your children and your children's children. So I think this is a wonderful time to really take advantage of and be proud of the generation that you are in, but also the generations from the past, and also just be proud in knowing that you are energetically clearing away the pathway for your generations to really come into the universe, from the universe onto planet Earth. Meditate on that, and thank you so much for doing the clearing work. You are one of the best signs of the zodiac in order to do that. I'm going to wrap it up. Enjoy the Gemini New Moon. And remember, the K-Lo Show is going to be back next week, and we are going to have a visual along with the audio. If you need me, you can always friend me on Facebook. But here we are at youtube.com. Listen to the other shows. Please like, please share, and subscribe. I'm Kim Lalo, and until next time, may the angels protect you and guide you. Happy New Moon, everyone.